Over the weekend, Camilla Tominey published not one, but two commentary pieces about Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, and Catherine, Princess of Wales. Notice that just from the titles in both instances, it is framed as Kate the victim, Meghan the perpetrator. It's not why have the two never really gotten along? Why hasn't Kate really taken to Meghan? It's why Meghan has never really taken to Kate. Before we dive into it, I think it is best that we hear from a Black British author. This is from Afua Hirsch's book, British. In her book, she writes that we are in an era of racism without racists. I think that really helps encapsulate this period we are in and why it is even more difficult to talk about these subjects. Most of us now realize that racism isn't just the stereotypical way you imagine it. It is subtle at times, it is insidious, it can be 1,000 little cuts. In many instances, in this commentary in particular, Camilla Tominey says a lot of the quiet parts out loud. She wouldn't consider it a problem because really, this is a continuation of what she's been writing for quite some time. This is a March 2020 commentary. Sorry, Hilary Mantel, but it's not abominably racist to question Meghan Markle's behavior. In this piece, she writes, quote, "Has anti-Americanism and even misogyny been at play here? Certainly." She's so close to misogynoir. Then she goes on to say, "But I am yet to witness any hostility towards the couple because of the color of Meghan Markle's skin." Now, I'm just spitballing here, but could it be you don't see it because you simply haven't experienced it as a white woman raised in a society that values whiteness? And that perhaps one of the bigger issues with the press in general is the fact that it's mainly white people in newsrooms making decisions about what is racist coverage and what isn't. It is wild that calling out racism is enough to label you a Meghan Markle fan when you are just pointing out the obvious. And my problem with Meghan Markle coverage is I have yet to be given a clear reason why she deserved the kind of treatment she received from the press. Because having a different style of working and wanting to dive right in and having a different personality that maybe doesn't mesh with your sister-in-law is not a reason. And now back to this piece from December 2nd, 2023, in which Meghan Markle is inadvertently called a brash blabbermouth. Quote, "She's very English, which perhaps goes a long way to explaining why she didn't get on with an uninhibited, overconfident American," end quote. And it's funny because all the talk of misogyny and being pro-women that Camilla tends to expound upon, this is setting up that stereotypical narrative of women be fighting. We have to pit women against each other. It's so tired. Stop doing it. Not everyone is BFFs with their sister-in-law. Afua Hirsch refers to this as a polite prejudice. Quote, "It was classic British racism, only half said and half implied, a kind of polite prejudice that is only more pernicious for its subtlety," end quote. And that's what this entire commentary is. It's polite prejudice. This is not surprising from a journalist who has gotten things wrong in the past to favor the English-born princess, or seemingly relied on shoddy research from a right-wing think tank that she did not cite to write this article. This is the polite prejudice. And of course, it's so much bigger than just one journalist. As we are seeing from the conversations around Endgame and this particular conversation, we have a long way to go. For more on this topic, I highly recommend watching the videos that Matter of Fact and Lord Everett posted. In fact, Lord Everett got a shout out for his content from Matter of Fact, so give him all the snaps. I am so proud of you.